My name is Chris Hardin, and I am interviewing my mom, Barbara Majewski-Hardin. Where were you born?
I was born in a city called Świdnik, Poland.
What school did you go to in Poland?
I went to two schools when I was growing up in Poland. The first one was in kindergarten. I went to a really tiny school by my grandparents' farm. And then first and second grade, I went back to the city where I was born and went to a bigger school.
When did you come to the U.S.?
I came to the United States when I was 7, and I started third grade here.
Why did you come to the U.S.?
My parents wanted to bring my brother and myself to the United States to give us a better life and more opportunities than what we had in Poland, and to get away from the communist country that we lived in.
How was your life growing up in Chicago?
My life in Chicago was good. We went to school and my parents went to work.
When did you join the Army, and why did you?
I joined the military after high school. I wanted to see the world, and when I was in my first year of college, I joined ROTC, and I liked it, the military aspect of it, what they were about, and I wanted to sign up.
What was your experiences like in the Army?
I joined the military and went to basic training in AIT in South Carolina. Basic training was hard. It was the hardest thing I'd done at the time. But having a great support group that my friends and my drill sergeants pushed you through and did things that you didn't think you could get through. With AIT, I learned how to be a mechanic. I liked working on cars and getting all dirty and greasy. So my job in the military for the training that I received was a light wheel vehicle mechanic. I worked on Humvees, 2.5 ton and 5 ton trucks, and I then went to specialized training for recovery, which is just like driving a big 5-ton tow truck to pull out vehicles that are broken back to the motor pool and fix them.
What was the greatest thing you remember in the Army?
You're gonna laugh because I think the greatest thing about the military was my first duty station when I went to Fort Hood, Texas, and I met your father.
What places did you get to go to when you were in the Army?
Well, after Fort Hood, Texas, I was sent to South Korea, which I spent a year there. And after South Korea, we went to, both your father and myself got stationed in Savannah, Georgia. Pretty much, I stayed there till my enlistment was over, and your father and I decided that I would get out of the military, and we would start a family.
Why did you come to Kansas?
Your father was already stationed here in Kansas, and after he got back from Iraq, he decided we're going to retire here, and that's when we came here with your brother from Chicago, because we were in Chicago while your father was in Iraq. So we just decided to stay here because I liked the neighborhood of the small town of Wakefield. That's how we ended up in Kansas.
And this was an interview with my mom, Barbara.